What's good in the hood? It's your boy JU3X Toxic coming at you guys with a brand new video. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. And for today's video, before I get too deep into it, let's smack 10 likes on this video. That would mean everything to me. Let's smack that 10 likes right now if you enjoy this video. If you don't, then smack the dislike button so I'll know what kind of content you do and don't like. Also, if you're new to my channel, comment down below saying you're new so that I can recognize you and as a new Toxin and say thank you for coming to my channel and watching my videos and things like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with this video. Now, as you guys can tell by the title, you may be a little confused, but it says, where is Juke's Symbolzz? And I used to make videos with him all the time, and I just want to tell you what happened over the period of time. So, JU3X Gaming, or the JU3X clan, we did a reset on March 1st of 2017. And on March 1st, 2017, we became strictly just a competitive clan. We are no longer a quick-scoping team. Symbolzz, he is not a competitive player, and he claims that he only plays Call of Duty for fun. And so, long story short, he just basically left the clan because he just wants to play Call of Duty for fun and not be a competitive player. So, I mean, yeah, I respect that. And Symbolzz, if you're watching this, man, which you probably are, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against you, man. I'm just basically going into more detail than you did on your video. So Symbolzz uploaded a video today talking a little bit about what happened, and he's in a new clan. So yeah, so that's good. And he is actually in a clan with one of our ex-JU3X members that left and ended up getting blacklisted because of all the crap he talked. So he ended up getting blacklisted. You know, I mean, that's beside the point of this video. And I'm probably not going to cut this too much so that it gets down to a personal level or whatever, and it's not just so choppy and things like that. But basically, he talked about, like, a little bit why he left, saying because, you know, we became a competitive clan, and he said that he doesn't want to be forced to do something he doesn't want to do, and that's his reason for leaving. Alright, so JU3X Elements is the dude that he left to join his clan. Now, one thing that really upsets me is me and Symbolzz are actually the one. Actually, it might not have been Symbolzz, but Symbolzz was in the clan before this dude, and I think it was me and Minx actually that recruited him. And Elements didn't want to join us at first. We convinced him to join. He loved it. And then just randomly one day he decided to just message me on Skype, just talking mad trash and all that good stuff. I wish I still had the messages so I could show you guys, but this video is only about JU3X Symbolzz. I don't care about that kid. Like, he could try to be cool with me. I don't care about him. Alright, but Symbolzz, we've been good friends for a long time. For about almost 2 years. Actually, yeah, 2 years. So, let me go into what happened yesterday. So, yesterday is the first time in probably 1 or 2 months that me and Symbolzz actually talked again after he left. And so, we played Black Ops 2. We had some fun. Like, me and Symbolzz, like, when we're put together, like, we're hilarious. Okay? But this is what happened. So, he told me, he's like, yeah, I just don't really like the whole competitive, you know, field. I just want to be a quick scoper and make montages and stuff like that. And so, I respect that. But I asked him, I was like, alright, well, how about this? How about you join JU3X as a content creator? And he said, sure. And then he said the only thing is he can't change his gamer tag for a while. Alright? And at this time, his gamer tag was something STI. That's all I remember. STI. Yeah, so he says that he couldn't change his gamer tag for a while. Alright, and I'm like, alright, that's fine. If that's the only issue here, you can go ahead and start making content and being a content creator for JU3X, and everything will be fine. You can change your gamer tag whenever you can. And he said okay, and then he got off because he went to watch Netflix because his friend came over, and then I went on Infinite Warfare and I started playing with my team. Okay, so when he came back on, he joined my party, and he was talking for a minute, and then he just randomly left. And so later on, after that, I decided that I wanted to go play with him because we haven't played in a while, and I wanted to go talk to him because we haven't talked in a while, besides earlier that day. And so I left my team's party, told him I'd be back later and play with him later, and so I joined his party. Or no. I invited him to my party a few times, and he didn't join the party. And so I called him, and I asked him if he would join my party so that we could go play and hang out a little bit. And he said that he's in a Skype call with Elements. And so he ended up inviting me, or calling me on Skype. And on Skype, alright, so like I said, Elements is blacklisted. So he was in a Skype call with Elements. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to be in the Skype call because Elements is here and he's blacklisted. He said, okay. And so we hung up and all that good stuff. And so I texted him on his phone, and I said, so are you going to join JU3X? And he didn't respond, and so I sent him another question mark. And then he said, I don't know. I don't think so. And that's when things struck for me. Alright, so moving on, later that day, he actually changed his gamer tag to Blith Symbolzz. Okay, and if you guys don't know what Blith is, as you could tell by the video, I think I already showed it. If not, then here it is.
What's going on, guys? Blith Symbolzz here, and as you can tell, obviously I have left JU3X. I actually left JU3X a while back ago. It was probably like in January, probably. And you know, ever since then I haven't really been doing anything. But now, since it's summer, I actually want to start getting back into COD. And if you guys don't know about JU3X, just like they've changed recently. They've actually gone competitive, and there's no more sniping, anything like that. So I left, even though I was the vice president, or whatever you want to call it. I left because, you know, I just didn't really feel it. You know, I'm not a competitive player. I don't like playing like that. I like to play for fun, for clips, for a montage. And so I left a while back ago, and now I've been talking to Element. It's the same Element from JU3X. Yeah. I've been talking to him probably ever since I left. I don't know, probably before then too. And actually tonight, the night that we're recording this video, we decided to just make a clan because, you know, okay, why not? And so yeah, we made Blith, and we're actually looking for recruits right now. We have some people that are wanting to join, but they're not messaging back, which is kind of weird. Yeah, Toxic, if you're watching this, I know you're a little bit butthurt at me right now.
We got nothing but love for you.
Yeah, there's no hate, there's no beef. I don't really know what to say, man. I just want to say, I didn't want to be in a clan where I had to do something I didn't want to do.
But if I did, then yeah. So Blith is Element's clan that they started, but that's not what I'm worried about. What I am worried about is why in the world, when he said he would join JU3X, he said he couldn't change his gamertag right then, but he could later. But then later that day, he changed his gamertag. And by later, when I said but he could later, I didn't mean the same day. I meant like a few days after that. But he changed it later that day to Elements's clan, you know? So, I don't know. I just thought I would clear some things up if you guys were wondering why Symbolzz haven't been on my videos or anything, and things like that. I'm gonna try to upload way more often because I know I'm struggling. I'm sucking. I'm being terrible. I'm being a terrible person. But I will try my hardest and get the YouTube grind back on like it used to be, because that was fantastic. But anyways, back on topic. So, like, he changed his gamer tag, and that just, I mean, whatever. But I think I may, because me and Symbolzz are really good friends, and I hope this video doesn't make him mad or whatever, because I'm really not trying to make him mad. I'm just trying to clear things up. Me and Symbolzz, we were really good friends, and I hope we still are. But we had some good times on this YouTube channel. So, as a final, I guess, video for me and him, I think I'm gonna put together a montage of videos that me and Symbolzz were in. It may be at the end of this video. It may be my next video. I'm not sure yet, but we shall see. So yeah, Symbolzz, if you're watching this, I don't mean to make you mad or enrage you at all. I'm just literally just trying to go into more detail about why you left, because you really just said you left because the clan became a competitive clan, and you just left it at that. And so, yeah, so to wrap things up, sum everything up, he said he was joining the clan. He ended up not joining the clan, but he joined a blacklisted players clan, and ended up, you know, just hanging out with him that whole day. But yeah, so anyways, guys, this is going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smack the like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.